the long-term factors are right for official data to actually see what will be happening. Because money is made depending on how much you have to pay to enter and how much you pay when you exit. So therefore, you see that the trajectory upwards. So everybody came in because they saw, and they have to see this first, a consistent increase in prices before they come in. They don't come in because of absolute prices. They go in because of the trajectory.
We were surprised that the uptake rate was very good. We are talking about property in KLCC. One property in KLCC. And, when we launched, price was at a lower level. Of course, we are a bit greedy, to escalate the price to whatever there is. And then, of course, price has now fall backwards a bit. But still much higher. Nothing to do with the property market in their country. It's more for them, it's an opportunity for them to buy another property somewhere.
Really, the property prices throughout the world has escalated a lot. You look at Hong Kong, you look at Singapore, you look at Europe and America. But during that time, I think Kuala Lumpur as well as Penang, the prices has been quite stable. We didn't have the run-up, so the fall is not there. Then, in addition to that, Penang, because an island, as stated, so the supply and demand is relatively stable. If with any injection of extra fund coming into Penang, actually prices would have gone up. So you can see that lately, maybe according to your data, there's not a lot of data. Whether you look at them as foreigners or you look at them as Malaysian working overseas, currency as well as interest rate to some extent.
For many years until only very lately. I classify them into three categories, category 1, 2, and 3. The first one has always been traditionally places like Spain, Portugal, and so on. And subsequently, of course, places like Thailand came in, and Malaysia happens to be the third category. And of course, because we're in the third category, positioning in the mind of the consumer that Malaysia is actually a place for them to visit. That's why it does not come as a surprise that if you go to China, we are definitely not in the map for a lot of people because they never heard of us, let alone thought about coming here. And on a very holistic basis, obviously MPI is charged with that task to make sure that the whole world knows that Penang, or rather Malaysia, is a viable destination for real estate investment. Because we have got so many value proposition that the whole world is looking at. Our legal system is obviously a major attraction compared to places like Thailand where everything is in time. To making the country even grow more. Real estate is actually a very viable platform for that to be done because we're talking about a very high value ticket item. Really. So they have actually decided to change the law and this will be implemented very shortly. So, but nevertheless, even after they have actually revised the land law, they actually nowhere near to where we are because over in Malaysia, we probably one of the very few countries where a foreigner can own absolutely freehold. And we can even own landed property for that matter. So there's really an effort that has to be put in all the way on a very concerted basis.
Either I bring the US funds to Malaysia or to Penang, or we are also invited to participate in investment overseas with them. We must be friendlier to them. I think in the big picture for Malaysia, or rather even Penang, I think we really have to open up the market.
Currently, Penang's property pricing in Penang, the household income will need to be about 8,000 a month. And property prices in the country are also expected to rise further. Compensation.
If you look at any other states in Malaysia, we do not have a single. Penang is the only state that practices this policy. And of course, again, recently, we have spot this compensation issue. I think the state has struggled to prove that there is political pressure and not push the solution of this political pressure to the private sector. And push the private sector, push this to the highest. Maybe the state can look at either you increase prices, you spread out all these costs to more like some sort of compensation which is as high as what the salary of the government. So we have a tax policy that can spread out these costs so that we can actually ask, instead of spreading out to one price, we can spread out to one price. But again, stand or what it has to be done to treat differently. But suffice to say that we have a stand. What should be done, what should not be done. But it's not only a state stand, it's a national stand as well. In some of the cities, okay. And then, we'll probably go beyond the reach. I think demand will still be there. So, you don't think that prices will come down? Even though we remove subsidies, the cost is going to go up.
Redevelopment. I think it's done in most of the major cities in the world when land is getting scarce around those areas that can be developed. I think the next thing to do is actually to go back and look at inner cities, maybe refocus. But then this has to be done in tandem with the infrastructure development. I think just now Dr. Jerry mentioned about subsidies, cost subsidies. I think the federal government is looking at taking away the low cost. I think we in the national level should be.
But what I'm trying to say is that you have to find a solution on the federal level. You look at the policy and how we can take care of the gaps, right? For the developers, if you want to build because of the constraint, etc., your cost has already gone up. Now you have to look at who is going to take care of the 250,000 and below.